Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today we are having a discussion about the article that we have reviewed in assignment 2. So we have chosen 5 articles regarding cyberbullying. So we all know that cyberbullying is a type of harassment or bullying using electronic means. So we have reviewed 5 articles regarding cyberbullying, and these 5 articles discuss about the awareness of the cyberbullying, the effects, and etc. Okay, so right nowadays, cyberbullying is kind of a norm in our life, but even though it becomes a norm, but it is a bad norms because it involves the people feelings and emotion. Okay, so the technology evolves day by day, but humans seems forgetting how to use it wisely. So we are here now. To discuss about we against or we support the cyberbullying. So as my opinion, I against the cyberbullying since I have reviewed Article 5, which is Plan V behind fake accounts by Bibi Yusuf. And in that article, Bibi Yusuf said, even though she seems tough at outside his appearance, but she is very fragile in her heart because she also cried to her husband or also with her family. So that's why I said I'm against the cyberbullying. So I want to ask the opinion of my members. Do you against or support the cyberbullying?
Uh, I think, in my opinion, I also against with cyberbullying because if nowadays we see that with the advance of the technology, it makes people feel do not care about others' feeling and just say what they want to say in social media.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask a question. What is the actual causes that cause cyberbullying occur in our world right now?
Okay, the exact reason of why people do cyberbullying is actually unknown. Up to today, still unknown. First thing first, how did cyberbullying occur at first place? According to article, we must take cyberbullying more seriously. Legal action is do right more. The language used via social media, via Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and whatnot, might be misunderstanding by some people, and then it went viral, got so many nasty comments, and people are starting to bash, and eventually can affect a person's mental health and emotion. Okay, for example, like we unintentionally make a comment about something else. Our intention is opposed to what we are going to write, but people might misunderstand it about it, and people trying to make their own opinion, and then it went viral, and people started to bash the person itself, and then the person itself will get mental distress and whatnot, because people bashing all over the world, because viral thingy is very dangerous, you guys, because it can spread within a seconds. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
agree with you.
yeah, I still got a few more. Cyberbullies are also out of revenge. They do some bullying because they have, uh, hatred towards strangers. They don't even know who she is. Like when you scrolling on the Instagram, and you saw she driving Ferrari car, for example, and then you know, you started to envy her because yeah, she got all the big stuff whereby you did not. So you're starting to bash her with a nasty comment with
Hateful
and also
comments.
yeah also maybe some of people that already know that person make a story about something not right about her. That is that I could conclude about what the causes,
I kind of agree with
which are
Najat.
yeah, which are first people might be misunderstanding about what we are posting on social media, and second, people might go out for revenge. So that is might possibly be the causes of cyberbullying. And after all, the causes also have its impact, isn't it? So I wanna know what is the impact of cyberbullying.
Yes, thank you, Najat. Okay, so actually, what you have tell us about the causes of cyberbullying, most of it I do agree. Like, we can see in article by Zulkifli Abdul, UIA rector, title "Cyberbullying Can Be Fatal" too. There is an evidence tells that 9 years old boy in Australia that feels down, and until when he occurred the cyberbullying, he end up uh, suicide because he feels like everybody doesn't pay attention to him, and everybody
Yeah.
is bashing him actually. And then he, on top of that, his parents also seem helpless, and when the boy is pleaded to end his life, like, please, I want to end my life with a knife, right? And that's and then the parents took away by telling to the world about what is their science is going on when receiving the cyberbullying effects. And other on top of that, we also have in other article we reviewed that in by Francie Hicks called "School Bullying's Chilling New Front." On top of that, besides, uh, there is said that cruel words can really kill. That types of cyberbullying that people's write in the social media really gives impact, like to the a kid who only 15, and mostly of these cases the impact is towards the teenagers. They are 12 years old, 15 years old, and 17 years old, and all of these kids is actually suicide because of the bad things and bad words that was given towards them. And and I want to give also that the victims also, the impact that victims will feel is on their education and social life. We know that in uh the teenagers have their a very good future, but with these cyberbullying effects that they receive, it end up make them feel helpless and feel
Hopeless.
like hopeless, and they feel like, what's the point to go to school anymore, and I will facing the bullies, and they feel like, yeah, maybe I should just suicide and kill myself off. But yeah, I want to ask also if this cyberbullying give a very bad and negative impacts to the victims, but not to bullies. So is there any ways or action that we can take place to overcome these issues actually?
Okay, so my suggestion is actually that, I mean, reading on the effects itself, right? It's not just the one who are bullied that felt the impact, but it's also the bulliers, right? So if we want to work on something, we have to work on both sides. We have to start first with the bulliers, of course. Maybe we could give out more campaigns on how to refrain ourselves and to behave ourselves online. And for those the one who receives the kind of treatment, maybe we can help them by giving what motivations. I think this problem itself, to reduce the impact on the bulliers, I guess it happens with the people around the person itself. Like they have to give moral support,
Yes,
and
true.
I
they
think
have
Yeah.
so.
to yeah. You can see my point, right? Like what I'm talking about
Yeah.
here. Like
Yeah,
if we want to
because
solve
uh,
uh, if you want to talk in detail on what exactly to do, I think generally we can't do that because we have to look on the case itself. Like, is it the method that we're thinking of doing is applicable or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, like I would like to go back to Plan V, Behind Fake Accounts by Bibi Yusuf. I think what she did there was amazing because she simply ignored all the hate comments and she herself displayed that her her mental state is at a good pace. I mean, like she doesn't let that thing affect her mentally or physically because, as she said, those are just fake accounts and just those hate comments are just written by cyberbulliers who are, I don't know, maybe don't have anything better to do.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
so okay, so back to
Anyway,
the two suicide cases, right? Back to the two suicide cases, like the one Fatin Maisarah mentioned about the 9 years old boy in Australia.
Yeah.
Okay, so his parents seem helpless. I kind of agree if a person becomes helpless when handling someone that is mentally and emotionally unstable. But no matter how hard it is, as a parent, you have to try to understand and not neglect your child to the brink of suicide. It's like kind of dangerous. You can lose him just in one moment. So
Yeah.
what I would like to say is like you have to stay with the child. You have to stay with family member from the start to the end. You cannot let them go just for one moment because maybe they could, you know, not someone that is not mentally or someone who is not mentally stable tends to make things without thinking twice. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think the support is very important
Yeah.
in
Moral
this
support from the
situation.
parents, right?
Moral
Everyone have to
support,
uh,
play a
es-
role. So yeah,
especially from the one that the
yeah,
person are close to.
but
Yeah.
yeah, because like
yes,
Fatin said
it's
earlier
very
that
important.
mostly the victim are among teenagers, right? So teenagers
Mm.
tend to want more
Yes.
attention because they are growing up. But guys, I have addition on courses. Take from the article entitled "Tackling Cyberbullying by Understanding Its Harm" by Muhammad Mustaqim Malik, stated in his article that actually bullies are like they tend to just want try
Attention.
because
Yeah.
they want to try to cyberbullying people on the internet, and then finally they kind of like um go to into out of do it out of hobby, like because researchers found that because the cyberbullies actually they more brave, they have attention because this happen not face to face retaliation. People do not know who does the cyberbullying because it's anonymously.
If you look in Article 4 also, by no Article 4, I mean article by Grafton, use education not surveillance to end cyberbullying. He also stated that the bullies is actually very confident behind our laptop screen right now.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
just type
Yeah.
and just talk. They don't care
It's
about the
because
other.
just like what Najat mentioned, we don't know who's behind it, right? So they're like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm free to do
We
this, I'm free to do that. No one will caught me, you
Ah,
know?
Yeah,
we
true.
yeah,
call
yeah,
them
yeah.
as keyboard warrior.
Yeah, keyboard
Yeah.
warrior. Yeah, that's right.
Yes, yes.
But do you guys know that in our article that we review on Balianga de Silva says that we must
Mm-hmm.
take cyberbullying more seriously and legal action is the right move. So is it legal action is the right move and the important way to overcome this cyberbullying issue?
Yes, I think it is important for us to take legal actions against these cyberbulliers. It's because then only they will know how serious this problem is and how bad the effects are. Do
I
you guys agree?
No,
Do you
Yeah.
guys
do not
agree that?
agree.
No, I mean, do you guys agree that
Agree to
legal actions
against.
should be taken?
Oh yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
Okay, guys.
Okay,
So should we conclude this?
yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
So in conclusion, cyberbullying is not physically hurt a person, but it's about our mental, because nowadays many people are hurt in their mental health. So by writing hateful comments, spreading negativity under the term of keyboard warriors are such an irresponsible act. So the this kind of cyberbullying should be punished, or also should be educated, give more awareness about cyberbullying. So all of our members agree that we have to prevent the cyberbullying. We are against cyberbullying. Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
No
that's
matter what happen, you must survive.
Yeah,
freeing yourself.
true. Just like BBC. Just keep calm.
Okay, alright. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
So,
any more? Anything?
uh,
But I
I
guess that is
yeah.
the end of our discussion, I
And
think.
I second the
Yeah.
motion.
I
Alright.
second motion too.
Okay, so that's all for
Uh,
our live discussion today, and
Yeah.
I hope all of us can spread the awareness about the cyberbullying. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.